This is Aaron Brown with Clarity Press. I have Coach Brian Peabody with me, coach of the Pima Community College men basketball team. Coach, great game, excellent performance by your team. You guys won, took care of business against Scottsdale. Talk about the performance you guys had as a team and how you felt as a coach.
I'm really proud of our guys. You know, we have a thing that we talk about every day, and it's called 98% rolls. Doesn't have anything to do with shooting. You know, we didn't shoot the ball well at all tonight, but those other things carried over, and we just been preaching that all season long. There's going to be a night where we don't shoot it well. We didn't shoot it well tonight. We didn't score 100 points like we usually do. So it was really good to see our guys, and if they weren't a believer before the game, they certainly are now, because we did a great job defensively, and all the 98% rolls kicked in, and that's why we won tonight.
Yeah, y'all kept them in the lower 30s in field goals for the game, which is, pretty solid when you talk about on the defensive end for you guys. What do you think was working, as far as collectively how connected your team were on the defensive end?
Yeah, no question. You know, people ask me about comparing the teams from last year to this year, and that's the one thing I always say. I think we're better at the defensive end this year than we were last year. And so, and it's going to be important in the national tournament because, you could play 4 games in 5 days, and you're not going to play and shoot it well all the time. So we've been relying on that a lot this season on the defensive end. We get to create a lot of points from our defense. So it kicked in tonight. It was really cool to see.
You guys did take care of business, but did you like the offensive flow? Did you think that there was some issues, or it just wasn't falling tonight?
No, I mean a combination of both. One, we didn't shoot it well, excuse me, and then two, I thought we're not a dribbling train. That's not how we play. We're a passing, cutting, screening team, and I thought we just dribbled the ball way too much today and didn't get enough downhill baskets, especially in the second half. And that's just not how we play. And we'll go back on Monday and revisit the film and try to make some changes going forward.
And as you talked about on the defensive end, you like what you saw. You got a lot of fast break points, a lot of, transition points out there. I think Isaac got like 3 dunks in a row, it seemed like. Talk about that from your team and how that energized the team.
Oh yeah, it does. Anytime Isaac gets a dunk, it energizes the whole group, and he's a heck of a player. He had a heck of a year, and he's a big part of why we're sitting here at 32-0. But we have guards that can really guard. Isaiah Hill is a really good defender. He kind of sets a tone for our whole team, picking the ball up, 98 feet, 94 feet, whatever it is. And he does that every game, and he doesn't get enough credit for doing that and wearing the other point guard out. He did a great job tonight.
Talk about your MVP of this game, Mason Hunt, how he performed tonight, shooting the ball pretty well. Not amazing shooter tonight, but did it on both ends as well, showing his defensive prowess as well.
Yeah, no question. And I think we go as far as Mesa takes us. He's learned to be a really good leader of this team. I can't do on things on the court, and he's kind of taken that role and telling guys where to go, what to do, calm down, all that kind of stuff. So he's valuable both on and off the court, very similar like Gabe Oldham last year was to us. And so I think we go as far as he takes us.
And as you go into the tournament time now, what's the mentality going in? Obviously, you guys had a crushing defeat last year, not bringing it home in the finals. Talk about that mentality as a coach and what you're pushing to your team, inspiring to your team for this tournament go around.
Yeah, we talk about last year all the time. And again, you got to play 4 games in 5 days, and it's a tough deal. And you just got to be locked in and prepared. And so we don't know who we're going to play. We won't find out until Tuesday. But we've already scouted and watched tape of who we think we're going to play, and we'll have all that stuff taken care of before we get to Illinois next week. And the next 4 days I think are really crucial. We need to spend a lot of time on just fixing little things, nothing major, no overhaul, anything like that. Just spending a lot of time shooting, and especially the free throw line. We did not shoot the ball well from the free throw line tonight. And if we do that in a close game, it's going to cost us. So we're going to spend a lot of time at the 3-point line and the free throw line.
This is Aaron Brown from Clarity Press. I have Isaiah Hill, number 2 for Pima Community College. Zay, y'all had 74-49, beat Scottsdale Community College. Pretty good, man. Pretty good game all around. You had 16 points, 8 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks. Really doing it all over the court, man. Talk about you guys' defense, man. Y'all held them to 32% on the field. Talk about that tenacious defense y'all played all game.
Just have an effort all game, playing hard no matter what the score is. Like, even though we're up a lot, we don't want to let slow down and get comfortable. No, we don't. We just want to go on the gas. So I feel like we just did that all game. That's why the score was what it was.
Yeah, I saw you putting up full court press pretty much. You don't see that a lot usually. But what was the thinking between? Was that a coach call? Did Peabody call that, or did you just take it upon yourself to say, "I'm gonna be aggressive on the defensive end"?
We just like to slow down the ball, make them take 8 seconds to get up the court. Now they only got like 24 seconds to do something rather than 30. So we just want to speed them up. Like we like to play fast up and down. So playing full court, they're gonna try to sprint, get past it. So like we just speed the game up. So I feel like we do that just for that. For sure.
And that y'all did. I mean, y'all got a lot of fast break points. That's not on the box score here, but we got a lot of dunks, a lot of out in the break layups. Talk about that formulating into a total game where y'all did it on the defensive end and that turned into offense.
Just knowing that playing hard defense is gonna come with gonna cause like easy buckets for us on offense. Just getting out on the break, having mismatches, having 4-on-2, 3-on-2s on the break. So just playing hard on the defense, and then we know we got a bunch of scorers, we got a bunch of shooters, so we know offense is gonna come. But every game we're not gonna shoot the best, but defense that's not a skill, that's effort. Like.
And talk about your brother Mason Hunt, man, getting MVP of the game, doing his thing. Talk about his performance tonight.
Man, he's a dog. Like we're right behind him. Like we want him to kill. We follow his lead. He's a great leader. He helps everybody out, and I feel like he's a dog for sure.
3-time champions in a row now for the ACC. Talk about tournament time, right? Now it's time to, get serious. Y'all want to redeem what happened last year, losing in the finals. Talk about your mentality as a team and you as a player going into this tournament.
Just know and enjoy this moment. Today, tonight, tomorrow, enjoy it. But no, when we get back in here, we got to work. Like now this is just a stepping stone to what we want to do. We want to win the state championship here, but then now we want to go win the national championship. That's more important to us. So just knowing that, don't get too comfortable, don't get too happy because we want to hear. We got a bigger goal. So
appreciate you, Zay. This is Aaron Brown with Clarity Press. I have two guys today with me, Isaac Johnson and Mason Hunt for the Pima Community College men's basketball team. Guys, you took care of business, handled it fairly, convincingly, with the score, beating them by more than 20, excuse me. Talk about, how you guys felt like y'all performed as a team and what was the mentality coming in?
I'd say it was just jumping on them at the beginning. We knew we had to start off fast pace and not give them any room to think that they have a game, but that was just the beginning.
I think we kind of showed why we can make a deep run because our offense was not good tonight, but us just being able to really punish them on defense was the deciding factor.
Yeah, you guys definitely handled business on defense. They held them to under 33% from the field. Talk about you guys as you have the defensive player of the conference right beside you. Talk about you guys' defense and you too, Mason, handling on the defensive end, how you were able to keep them clamped.
I'd say it's just our coaches that get on us. Like if you're not playing defense, you're not going to play. So I think, with us specifically, we want to be on the court the whole game. So that's really what it is, just higher energy on defense the whole time.
I think it's really when he can get out and get a dunk off the defense or we can get into our offense from it, that's really kind of our fuel for it. And it's just kind of being a good teammate. If he's really getting after it on defense, I need to do the same, and then it kind of trickles down.
Yeah, and Isaac got a few breakaway dunks on the break. Mace, you got a dunk today, man. You got a dunk. Talk about you guys, even though it's not going for you on the 3-point arc, you were 2 of 10, but talk about your performance being able to do it all really in the mid-range, get into the basket, posting up, and getting out on the break, getting dunks.
I think it's just my teammates, the spacing on the floor allowed me to get to my midi spots and just, them trusting me to take those shots. Sometimes the threes won't fall, but not one time do they tell me to stop shooting, so I just owe it to them.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Okay. And talk about as you guys go into the tournament, man, now you guys didn't win it last year, obviously losing in the finals. Talk about the mentality that you guys have trying to kind of redeem yourself from last year. I know you guys won it bad.
I'd say just know that we're going to play really tough teams and just be ready for anything.
I feel like we're pissed off. We're hungry. Last year stung a lot, and we felt like we were the best team there last year. So we just got to do the same thing we did last year and just make those adjustments.